basketball. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. And we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce.
And given the nature of the rivalry between these teams, expect emotions to be running high. Both teams have to feel a little on edge right now.
And who doesn't love this stuff? Two teams that have beef. Look, the stakes are a little bit higher, and it should make this a very interesting matchup.
You know, Richard, one thing you notice about Victor Wembanyama, he is even-keeled.
Yeah, and you don't see him yell. You don't see him criticize. He works on building that team chemistry. I respected players like that, the calm leadership type.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. Jaren Jackson Jr. was the topic, and Coach was impressed by the tape. He said, the more I watch of Jaren, the more I'm convinced he's the best defensive player in the league. He does so much for their team, and we're going to have to be hyper aware of his weak side help tonight. Coach isn't alone on that appraisal. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And it's Murray off the drive. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bulls. We played just over a minute here in the first. Left side, Green. Poke loose. Pass to Sarr. Takes a 13-footer. Pippen, no good. Here's Levine. It's deflected. Pippen right side. Sarr down low. Outside for Green. Fires from deep. Utah with the rebound.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
It's Levine with a drive. And the dunk by Levine.
A ridiculous athlete. I love when Levine puts it on the deck and goes through the lane like that.
Pass to Green. Three-pointer. Buzelis grabs the board. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Levine, that one's good.
You can see the work Levine has put in on his three-point shot. He is now a legit threat from deep.
Back to Pippen. Pass to Green. And here's Sarr. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Levine. Let's go with a three. Another three for Utah. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Now here's Sarr. Now Green. Chicago passing it around. Here's Pippen. Blocked!
When it comes to contesting shots, Buzelis is showing us that he's got great timing.
Here's Pippen. Pass to Sarr. 5 to shoot. Here's Green.
And just refusing to give up second chance points. Excellent defensive rebounding.
They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally insane. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
They get it back. Malone. They set a pick. Levine with it. Now Sarr defending. There's the double team with Sarr. Three-pointer, Buzelis. Here's Malone. Gets another look. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
To the paint. To stop the run. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Well, defensively, against a young guy like Sarr, his size and energy can be overpowering.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Pass to Murray. Here's Malone, defended by Pippen. With the fadeaway. And Malone gets it to go. Malone's got his second basket on the night.
Not exactly what coach wanted coming up the floor, but he'll take it.
Pass to Sarr. Utah with the rebound. Outside Murray. Here's Buzelis. Back to Murray. Down low. Here's Malone. And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
And it's Utah with the ball. Just 4 to shoot. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Pippen right side. To the inside. It's picked off. Murray inside. Pass to Malone. Back to Murray. They set the pick. Inside. Here's Malone. Shakes him. Rips in the dunk off the timely pump fake.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Pass to Prince. Outside Murray. From the high post. And it's Utah scoring again.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
To the middle. Pippen outside. Puts up a 3. Buries it from 3. Pippen's got 5 points.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Takes a 3. Rebound by the Bulls. 10 points separating these teams. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And the shot goes down.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Now Murray. Averaging around 6 a game. Pass to Prince. 6 to shoot. Over Bane. Prince can't hit.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will...
Oh!
Unreal!
That's what they came for.
Wow.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Jazz up by...
Fans, you're getting t-shirts. Who wants one?
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And what stands out to you from Utah in this one?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
Great positioning on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Chicago Bulls retiring the jersey of hometown hero and former league MVP Derrick Rose. His coach with the Bulls, Tom Thibodeau, said, "The true measure of a man is how he handles adversity, and nobody did it better. He always found a way to rise above, and there's no question in my mind he is a Hall of Fame player." Back to you, Brian.
All right, Allie, thank you. On defense, the Bulls. 8-point game. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
To the inside. Misi's shot is good. Misi's got his second basket of the game. Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, B.A. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
Clock at 2. And it's Hachimura missing.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Back to Levine. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
To the paint. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Oh, what a finish. Ruri showing off that athletic ability.
Picked by Misi. Down low. And it's Chicago with a board. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Bain. Hachimura with the ball. Misi picks him up. Done with a steal. On the wing, Simons. Back to Levine. Clock at 6. Oh, Levine converts in close.
Inside the paint, Levine's agility is just a difference maker. That's what allows him to get to almost any shot.
And they go to the intentional foul. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
Utah leading by 10. Pass to Dunn. Fires for 3. Hachimura with a rebound.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
In transition. Oh, no way! Levine! My goodness!
Check out Levine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
Outside, Alexander Walker. He drops it from range. Alexander Walker's got 5 points in the quarter.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Outside Levine. And stolen by Vanderbilt. Chicago passing it around. The 3 from Bain. Offensive rebound. Out to Hachimura. Shot clock at 6. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Here's Bain. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Bain's got his first basket.
You always have to know time and situation. Bain hitting way late in the shot clock.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. A different look here for Utah. Jazz leading by 7. No doubt, Anthony Simons has shown he can be a 20-point-per-game scorer in this league.
Yeah, the shooting is great. He's a natural at finding his shot, but he'll be targeted at the other end. That's where he's got to improve.
Come to me.
Here's Malone. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
Bain into the lane. Count it. Good. Bain's got his second basket.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Inside. Stolen by Sharp. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Back to Hachimura. Kicks it out to Bane. And there's the rejection. And they're pushing it up. A clear look for Murray. Chicago with a rebound. We've got 1:23 left in the first half. Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Sharp. Now Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt with a screen. Here's Bane. And here's Sharp. Here's Alexander Walker. And that one's good. Alexander Walker's got 7 points here in the quarter.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Down low. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Superb execution in the screen and roll. Murray cutting the pass right through the defense.
Bane into the lane. Now here's Hachimura. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
There's the screen. Here's Malone. The layup off target. And so it's the Utah Jazz closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Defense is setting the tone. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
It's time for your 3-1-2 crew.
And here's Levine. Pass to Murray. Back to Levine. Just 5 to shoot. Puts it up. Rebounded by Green. The Bulls trail by 7. To the middle. Sarr. And a missed layup.
And give the defense credit. He was met at the rim.
Levine with it. Now Sarr defending. Back to Levine. Levine tenacious inside.
I'm going to tell you this. Defensively, you cannot let a streak shooter get a groove. And right now, Zach LaVine, he is on fire.
Pass to Green. Here's Pippen. And that comes off the assist by Green. Pippen's got 11 points.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. The 3. Utah grabs the miss. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at Dallas. They'll match up against the Mavericks. That's game 3 of 5 on their current trip away from home.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Pass to Malone. And that one is stuffed right through.
The all-around game of Levine, an excellent passer for his position.
Well, Lauri Markkanen comes from a family full of athletes.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. Lauri's mom and dad were both pro basketball players, and so was one of his brothers. And his other brother is a professional soccer player, so it definitely runs in the family.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
Bulls trail by 7. The drive by Pippen. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Left side, Levine. Pass to Kamara. Utah moving the ball around. To the paint. Here's Malone. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Malone's gotten 4 this quarter.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Pippen, no good.
He's not making much of an impact from deep. His sole three-pointer came in the first half.
Here's Levine. Chicago with a rebound. The drive by Pippen. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Pass to Buzelis. Good D by Sarr.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
And the shot goes. And now just a 3-point Jazz lead.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially. See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
2 points. That one goes.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
And so Will Hardy calls a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. So Billy Donovan calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Zach LaVine with a strong contribution so far in this one.
With the amount of damage he's doing inside, a defensive adjustment must be made.
Utah leading. Pass to Malone. Back to LaVine. To the inside. Stolen by Sarr. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Pippen, no good. And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Murray with it.
2 minutes.
Outside Levine.
2 minutes.
Clock at 6. Levine attacking. That one goes in. Levine's got 16 points now.
We see this time and time again from Levine. He has the ability to put the offense on his shoulders.
A different look for Utah. And there's a minute 45 left in the third. Green, a screen to the paint. Rebounded by the Jazz. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. It's Prince on the wing. Back to Simons. Pass to Prince. Simons outside. 4 on the clock. Takes the 3. Prince can't hit.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pippen outside. the low post. It goes. Pippin's got 14 points now in the second half.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Simons outside. He gets it in there. Simons got his second bucket on the night.
This close in, Simons is consistent. The defense really can't allow him to find that look.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The kick out to Williams. 6 to shoot. This one for 3. And it's Simons missing. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Utah ahead, leading by 3.
Utah 40.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Outside, Alexander Walker to tie it up. Misi grabs the board. And it's Simons with the ball for Utah. 3-point lead. Over Bane. Again, Utah good for 2.
Boys, Simons' jump shot is pure from anywhere on the floor.
Bane into the lane. Pass to Adams. Hachimura outside. There's the triple. The shot off that time. Utah leading by 5. Simons deciding where to go with it. The ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Vanderbilt. Outside Bane. To the middle. Here's Hachimura. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, Hachimura's inside-out scoring ability is what makes him so valuable to their offense.
Pass to Prince. From the arc. They grab their own miss. It's good on the putback. And the Jazz lead by 5.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Here's Alexander Walker. It's good.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Chicago making a switch here. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Will Hardy was going over with his team. And Coach had a very specific message for his guys. He said, quote, control what we can control. Play our game, and the rest will take care of itself. Solid message, if you ask me.
Allie, thank you. The drive by Simons. Good D by Sarr. Bulls trail by 3. Hachimura outside. Inside. And finished off by Sarr.
Yeah, easy enough for the 7-footer. Sarr bringing the house down.
Utah moving the ball around. Simons, right side. Down low. Stolen by Sarr. Oh, and a fast break for Chicago. And the basket by Bane. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Chicago.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Chicago with the ball. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points.
First team foul. Substitution on the
Bane surveying the D. Uses touches the glass to finish the layup. Bane's gotten 4 this quarter.
Nice work by Bane, capitalizing on that opening down low.
Outside Levine. There's a screen. Pass to Malone. Over Sarr. Just 5 on the clock. Malone can't get it to go. Chicago leading. Sarr a screen. Here's Alexander Walker. Rebounded by the Jazz. Here's Buzelis. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. From downtown. Oh, it doesn't go.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And the ball out of play. The Bulls will have it. And it's the Bulls with the ball. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. On the wing, Bane. Pippen right side. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, it's off! On offense, here's Utah. Now Levine. Takes it inside. Oh, Levine taking flight for the jam.
Levine has always seen himself as a top-tier player, and he continues to prove it with his play.
Pippen with it, and Kamara picks him up defensively. Pippen right side. Yes! Using that window! Neither team able to build a lead and sustain it.
After 6 lead changes, it feels like it could come down to one big play.
Here's Levine. There's the double team with Sarr. Stolen by Sarr. On the break. Now Hachimura. Hachimura sets a screen. Pippen outside. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Utah trailing here. Outside Levine. Using the glass to lay it in.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Now Hachimura. Outside Bane. Oh, a gorgeous feed. He hammered it down.
Never one to hold the ball. If Bane's shot isn't there, he just moves it.
And Levine, here we go. Banks it home. Big shot.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. How do you think this is going to play out?
Yeah, they need to stay focused defensively. A stop could win them the game, but fouling could lead to big trouble.
And stolen by Williams. And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. leaps for it. The steal. Pippen right side. Oh, ho, ho! That's a man on a mission right there.
In a game this tight and this late, that level of defense is money.
And how about the finish there? The rise up for the slam. That might put this game out of reach.
This is how you completely steal the momentum. It's clear who is in control of the game right now.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he's able to hit the second one. And that'll put him up 2. Can they tie it? Yes, sir! Time expires. We're going to overtime. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Here we go. Now Alexander Walker. Pippen right side. 5 on the clock. Off on the layup. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
Going inside. The putback. Another chance. Outside, Alexander Walker. Oh, can't hit the jumper. And it's Levine with the ball for the Jazz.
2 minutes remaining in overtime. 2 minutes.
Outside, Kamara. Outside, Levine. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Bane into the lane. Oh, touches it off the glass.
Putting the pedal to the metal, Bane rushes in to find a bucket.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Two-point game. Levine fires. No good from 3. A little over a minute and a half gone now in overtime. Now here's Sarr. Here's Bane. 4 on the clock. And it's Alexander Walker penetrating.
One of the all-time great passing big men. Green opens up so many opportunities for this offense.
Shoots a 3, and he nails it.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
Outside Bane. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. And so he hits the technical free throw.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Pippen outside. Just 3 to shoot. Oh, missed on the tray. They can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about.
Levine attacking. Oh, the stuff!
And it's Levine stepping up. Zach's grown into this role during his time in the league.
Here's Bane. is off.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here.
Number 15, Anthony Selman.
Knocks it loose. Another tie. And we're going to have a second overtime. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And as we play on into another overtime, you know these teams must be wearing down. It's become a battle of attrition. And here's Alexander Walker. Here's Hachimura. Outside, Alexander Walker. And there's the drive. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Outside, Levine. Oh, it misses. Chicago leading. Cuts off the pass. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Oh, Levine. What an athlete.
Just absolutely electric in the open floor. Levine with the bucket.
Left side, Alexander Walker. Hachimura sets a screen. Green! Oh, the long ball, no good. Levine surveys the D. Okay, look out! Wow! Jams it home!
Man, I'm telling you, every time Zach Levine takes flight, we need this man back in the dunk contest quickly.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Levine with it. Now Sarr defending. Stolen by Sarr. Fast break. Here we go.
Well, gotta go back to the steal that started the break. Alex Sarr, just great instincts. I'll tell you, this kid's got a high ceiling.
Levine attacking. Both hands there for a little extra.
Levine is taking upon himself to be the man in crucial moments. He's that kind of clutch player.
Pippen right side. And he slams it down.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Oh, touches it off the glass.
Answering the call. Zach Levine, he wants the ball late. He wants to be the go-to guy.
Ooh, he knocks down the clutch free throw.
Those and-one plays can be real backbreakers in a close game.
And an intentional foul right there. And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. The Bulls with the ball. They trail by 1. Bane with it. Nakamura. The drive by Bain. Connects!
He took it right to the rack, and look, there's no one that can stop him.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
If they've got a surefire, quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
Here's Simons. And so they foul intentionally. Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that'll put him up 2. So it's the Bulls taking the W in a close one. Double overtime games are so grueling. And after this one, everyone, the officials, the fans, the broadcasters, will all have to take a little rest.
Yeah, I need that rest, I'll tell you. But, hey, give them